There are many wonderful things about our LES, and Stella, you are on the top of my list. The Frankls and the Shermans left America and Canada, respectively, and landed 3 minutes apart to start our new lives in Israel. We climbed aboard the bus to Gush Etzion and met our new lifelong friends. Only we never dreamed that lifelong would be so short for one of us. For a while, we had parallel lives, same car, post boxes close to each other, almost the same phone number, children embarking on a then strange new life. We even went to Ulpan together. When you leave a life of family and friends across an ocean, your friends become your family. And so you all did. Stella, you became a sister. Yarden, you a brother. And you kids are nieces and nephews. I've been thinking about what message I wanted to impart in this eulogy. I think I would like to talk about lessons learned from Stella. Because although she is gone, it is my sincere hope that we can all continue on in her way, all the more richer for having known her. Lesson 1. Appreciate all good things in your life and all that people do for you. Not long ago, I heard a knock on my door, and there was Max, holding a bouquet of flowers. I went into a panic, thinking that I forgot I had invited them for Shabbat. I called Stella and was told that she simply gave me the flowers to let me know that she was glad that I am part of her life and to thank me for being such a good friend. You, Stella, had a special way of letting everyone know how much you appreciated them. Lesson 2. Be done the kafzut. Judge others favorably. Stella, I cannot remember you saying a negative word about anyone. If someone behaved or said something inappropriate, you always stepped in to say how maybe this, that, or the other, or how that person must have been misunderstood, and it was all well-meaning. You always saw the good in everything and everyone. Lesson 3, selflessness. The best way to describe this one is with a story. When you had your surgery, I got the first overnight shift once you were out of recovery. I came into the hospital with my mattress and blankets and came into your room. I kissed your forehead because that was the only place there didn't seem to be any tubes going in or out. You tried to crack a smile, but it was an effort to talk. After a few minutes, you got some words out. How's it going with your mother? I remembered my mouth dropping open. Really? You just had your stomach removed and you're asking about my mother? You so naturally put others before yourself. It was just the way you were. Lesson 4. Say little, do a lot. You are world famous for your acts of chesed, big and small. You worked at the Mikveh in Potomac, served on the Chevra Kadisha there and here. You single-handedly arranged the weekly Kiddush at your Beit Knesset, all in a quiet and modest way. No fuss, no fanfare. Your chesed meals knew no bounds. And in fact, last week, when your liver began to fail and you were once again more in bed than not, you cried with tears to me because you had so wanted to make a chesed meal for a good friend who was going to give birth any day. That was your disappointment about being laid up. Lesson 5. Be a good listener. Listen and care. Stella, sometimes when we talked, you would ask how my kids were doing. I would answer that they were good, busy with their lives, etc. But that wasn't enough. Tell me, you would say. You would push in your gentle, persistent way. Start with Avital. and go through each one. And what was even more special was how you listened and cared about the answers. When you asked someone a question, even as simple as "how are you?" you cared about the answer. That is one of the reasons everyone loved you. You made each and every person feel so special. Lesson 6. It's the little things in life that matter. Stella, you totally embraced your new life in Israel. You loved living in Neve Daniel and quickly became such an integral part of your new community. You always loved your greater community, but also always loved your home. You loved to cook for your family, take care of your family, curl up and read a book on your couch, go for an early morning walk with Bailey, and get together with friends. When your disease progressed these last months, we tried to think of outings that we could do to get you out of the house. One of the nicest ones that Chaim and I participated in was simply sitting on our merpeset, drinking tea, and enjoying the view. You did not need elaborate or extravagant. It was the little things which made you the happiest. Lesson 7. Set goals and just keep working towards them. I remember during Ulpan, I would come over to your house and find you walking around doing your housework and your children work with your open notebook in one hand and studying as you went. If I don't do this, you would say, I won't learn Hebrew. You were focused and persistent, and when the task at hand became difficult, you dug in your heels and only worked harder. During these last 2.5 years, your goals were forced to change, but you astonished your doctors and all of us over and over again by beating and surpassing emotional and physical goals thought to be unattainable. Lesson 8. Love of your family and friends. You were a committed wife, mother, daughter, sister, and friend. You valued your family and friends for better or worse. You enjoyed everyone's smachot as if they were your own, and looked forward to being with and enjoying your family back in America. Yarden, you have done such an incredible job of taking care of Stella these last 2.5 years. We will continue to be here for you as you find your way. Max, you knew how to make your mom smile. These last months, it became your mantra. I'll do whatever it takes to make my mom smile. And so you did, honey, including various weird and wonderful dances. She certainly did smile, thanks to you. Miriam, only 2 weeks ago, your mom told me how proud she was of you and how you stepped up to the plate so beautifully. She also expressed concern that you would take on too much. She loved spending time with you. You were 2 peas in a pod. You had a beautiful understanding of each other. Rivka, your mom so admired you, honey. She enjoyed watching you grow and develop. She loved coming to your dance shows, taekwondo, and was always amazed by you. She would be so proud of you. You did ya? You made your mom's eyes twinkle. Even in these last weeks, I would see you come home from school, bound up the stairs to see your mom. You kissed each other, and I promise you did ya. I saw her eyes twinkle. Rick, Chieko, Scott, Jennifer, Jake and Olivia, Adam, Anthea and Jerry. Stella loved you all so very much. She always looked forward to seeing you and always talked about all of you and your children. Rick and Chieko, Stella respected you so much. She knew that some of her life decisions were difficult for you to accept and so appreciated how you all came forward to be there for her when she most needed. Having spent so much time with you in these last years and months has made me realize how the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Lesson 9. This lesson came to you in two parts. Be strong is one part, and embrace your weaknesses. The being strong part always came naturally to you. You were not fazed by adversity. You were tough and always moved forward. The second part you learned through your illness. Suddenly, it wasn't easy to be strong all the time. And though it was hard for you, you learned to accept help and to open yourself up and reveal your human vulnerability. These last months, we had many real conversations about what would be afterwards. Mostly you approached these conversations straight with your strong demeanor, but you also allowed yourself to let your guard down, show us your vulnerability, and that it was okay to do that. It was as if you were sending your family and all of us a message about how we should behave once you were gone. Lesson 10. This one's for you, Yardane. Air conditioning and heat are for sissies. If there is sun out, do not put on the boiler. It is up to all of us to keep Stella's memory alive by carrying on in her way, remembering her lessons and trying our best to carry them forward. Stella, we have said so many goodbyes already. It almost became a joke between us. When I would leave your room, I would smile and say, I love you. I already know that you love me. You know I will always be there for the kids and will help Yardane find his way. And I'll see you tomorrow. We would smile, sort of. Now, there are no more tomorrows. So, I love you. I know you love me. I will look out for Yardane and the kids. We will remember you every day. And as I told you, we will remember you as a beautiful, strong, and vibrant woman that you were. It has been a scoot having you in my life and in our lives. I will quote my daughter Sarah when I told her in August that there would be no more treatment. She cried and said, nothing will ever be the same again. It won't, I told her, but we will go forward and take you, Stella, with us always. I love you.